So there's no use in knowing if you've got a leaky gut, but having no idea how you got there in the first place. A holistic approach to gut healing always starts with taking a few steps back to uncover the root causes of your gut issues. The state of your gut health is a product of things that we can control and things that we can't control, unfortunately. It's unlikely that you chose to catch this season's stomach bug, for an example, contract food poisoning from the place down the road, or find yourself in a stressful or traumatic circumstance. And you definitely didn't pick your gene pool either. Unfortunately, life happens. Infections, traumas, certain medications like antibiotics, and certain genetic predispositions can set you up for gut issues. But so can our active choices. What you eat, your sleep rhythms, or how you choose to see life determines the trajectory of your gut health. I like to use the DIGIN, D-I-G-I-N acronym to help you remember some of the possible root causes of your gut issues. The D stands for digestion. Is poor digestion perhaps causing your gut issues? Bloating, flatulence, or feeling gassy, tummy pain, or ending up with runs soon after eating, or signs of nutrition deficiencies like thinning hair, brittle or weak nails, dry skin or mouth sores are all dead giveaways that you may not be digesting your food properly in your gut. Your gut is meant to release enzymes. Think about enzymes as Pac-Men that break down your food into small particles. If you're missing certain enzymes or Pac-Men, or not making enough enzymes, then your gut is unfortunately and undoubtedly going to be unhappy. A classic real-life example that so many people struggle with is lactose intolerance. The gut is short on the Pac-Men called lactase, which is needed to break down the sugar lactose found in dairy foods. Your gut doesn't only need enough Pac-Men to digest food, but it needs enough stomach acid to do so. Your stomach acid provides a suitable environment or pH level for your enzymes to work properly. The older you are, then the greater the risk of digestive issues. By 60 years old, 50% of us will struggle with low levels of stomach acid. And stress doesn't come far behind age. Stress, whether it be physical, emotional, or psychological, slows down the production of your stomach acid dramatically. I of DIGIN stands for inflammation. Could your issue be an inflamed gut, perhaps? A high inflammation score in your blood report, many food allergies or sensitivities, or a weak immune system, as in you're the one that's always picking up the flu with every change in season, could all be signs of a leaky gut. A weak gut lining is termed leaky gut. A leaky gut will result in unwanted inflammation, and with that destroy healthy cells in the gut and far beyond. And with that, you'll be met with a ton of health issues. The G of DIGIN acronym stands for gut bugs. Is the community of bugs in your gut the problem? Ongoing random bouts of diarrhea preceded by cramps, persistent low iron levels, and unexplained exhaustion could all point to an infection in the gut, like a parasite infection. Remember, your gut isn't just defined as a physical structure, it's made up of a whole community of live bugs too, called the microbiome. Not only do your gut bugs communicate with every other organ in the body, but they talk to the cells of your gut lining too. Their messengers to the gut will function as the nuts and bolts that keep your gut cells intact. A balanced gut microbiome protects you from getting a leaky gut because you've got sufficient numbers of a diverse range of good gut bugs to keep your gut cells glued together. The second I of the DIGIN acronym stands for insulting foods. Are you eating the wrong foods or not getting enough of the gut healing foods? If there is one thing to remember, gut has the greatest power to reset your gut. Your food choices dramatically transform your gut milieu. Your habitual diet shapes the composition of your gut microbiome, either setting you up for optimal wellness or disease. Good nutrition is so powerful that it even has the power to influence your genetic makeup. Don't get me wrong, food cannot change your blueprint or your DNA, but it can modify the expression of your genes. In other words, nutrients can turn off genes that code for disease and turn on genes that promote health. A food-first approach, before even looking at supplements, needs to be your solution to a healthy gut. Often it takes a diagnostician or a medical professional to help you figure out which factors are playing into your story. It's essential to figure out the root issues to know how you get your gut right. So I want you to stay tuned as we delve into the details of how to harness the power of food to optimize your gut health. You're only halfway through my gut health series, and there is so much more practical information coming your way.